Hi, welcome back to my channel, Stitch and Style by me, Nadia. And today it's day 2 of Vlogmas. So today we've been travelling most of the day. So we woke up early, both me and my husband are morning people. So yeah, we were up before 6 and my husband said to me, shall we set off now? So we did, we set off at about, well actually by the time we got ready and packed the car up and everything, it was about 10 to 7. And then we travelled over to Alnwick and we arrived this afternoon and we've just been for some food. It felt like we were travelling all day, but we did have a few stops, including at First for Fabrics. So I'll show you what I got in a minute. It's a little bit noisy actually here. I'm just going to shut that door. So we're delighted with the cottage that we're staying at, and I did a little tour and just talked through a few things in the cottage. So I'll add that on towards the end. So if you're interested in seeing where we're staying in Alnwick, then yeah, stay tuned for that. But we're staying right in the centre of the town, and I told you about my knitting and going to try and do some knitting. Now, my yarn that I was hoping would arrive yesterday didn't arrive. We went for a walk just around Alnwick town centre just to see what there was, and there is a yarn shop right in the centre, and it closed at 4 and we arrived there at 2 minutes past 4, so I just missed the yarn shop being open, so I'm going to go there tomorrow and go and get some yarn. So the owner of this cottage could not be more helpful. She's written lots and lots of guides and notes for us all around the cottage. You'll see, I think she's a baker, so she's left a homemade cake for us to try, which was lovely, and a card for our anniversary. I did tell her it was our wedding anniversary. I didn't tell her it was my birthday as well. I think they might think that was taking advantage of them. Let's get on to Advent day 2. So I've bought all my Advent little presents, if that's what you call them, in this bag. So let me pull out number 2. And I didn't show you how they were wrapped yesterday because I didn't get it on camera. So they're all wrapped in different pink wrapping paper with a little. So this is day 2, and it sounds like needles or pins. Yeah, I thought it was needles. So we've got, today is some hand sewing needles. So you get 30 of those, and there's betweens, sharps, tapestry, embroidery. That's a lot. So always handy to have some hand sewing needles. Yeah, so that was in my advent calendar today. And as I said yesterday, this is so much more. This advent calendar, which I've not seen any other of the vloggers have actually. So put all my gifts back. So yeah, today I went to First for Fabrics, and it's the first time I've been to First for Fabrics. In fact, it's the first time I've really been to Northumberland. And we normally come away this time of year, just me and my husband. It's a real time for us to relax and to refresh before Christmas. And we used to bring our dog away when we had our little dog. So we've had a few other little breaks and throughout the year, but this is kind of our main holiday. I don't think we've had a full week's holiday away for quite a while now, and every time we've been away this year we've been doing some event or visiting somewhere for a reason. We're actually trying to see quite a lot of things while we're here because we've never visited before, and we want to go and see Holy Island, we want to go and see Bamborough Castle, and we want to go and see Berwick upon Tweed, and we want to go and to Craster. I think it's just going to be fitting it all in as well as getting time to relax. So we went to First for Fabrics today as part of a little stop off, and my husband came in with me and he was really impressed with the fabric shop actually. He said, oh, I really like it because it's nice, light, airy, it's got lots of space. He often gets very hot in shops, so he didn't mind walking around First Fabrics, and they had some beautiful fabrics there, really nice. I was so tempted by quite a few of the fabrics, and the people there were really friendly. And so if you're from the area, I really recommend you check it out if you haven't done already. I'm sure you have though. So let me show you what I've got. I was going to try and limit myself to one fabric, and actually my husband was very encouraging of me buying fabric. A little bit too encouraging. So he actually paid for my fabric, and which was very kind of him. Another extra birthday present. I got one knit, one woven and a lining fabric, and the knit I chose was this one here, and it's like a grey colour, and I couldn't decide between the grey and the red. I think it was called mulberry or cranberry or something. I think it was mulberry it was called, and I was trying to decide, but I thought, well, I prefer the red colour, and now I wish I'd got it to make a dress, but in my mind all I could think of were tops to make with it. And I thought, if I make a red top, what am I going to wear on the bottom? Because I don't really think it would really go with anything that I'd got in my wardrobe. So that's why I ended up with another very plain dark colour. But I know that if I make something out of this, I'm definitely going to wear it. I've got things to go with it. It will layer up under things. It'll be a nice neutral basic. It's a brushed viscose, so it feels lovely and soft. It's got a brushed feeling to it, and it's so nice and cosy, but it's lovely and drapey. So let me show you some drape. That's a double layer. So that's the drape on it, and I just thought it's just such a lovely drape. I think it's 75% viscose, 20% polyester and 5% elastane. That's the wrong side and that's the right side. So, and I got 2 meters of that, and then the woven fabric I got was this one. And this is a brushed cotton, and I asked, they didn't have the composition written on the bolt, but I asked for the composition and they said it was 100% cotton. So it's a brushed cotton, and you can see it's like an off-white, black and grey. And I've not got any brushed cotton, and I really liked this pattern. So my plan for this is to either make a shirt or a shirt jacket, or I also want a bomber jacket, but I might even, I got 3 meters of this and he cut it me in 2 pieces. So I think both pieces were bigger than 1.5 meters. I mean, he actually gave me more of the viscose jersey as well, because that was at the end of the bolt. So I ended up getting quite a lot of bang for my buck in terms of the length of the fabrics. So yeah, I might even be able to fit out a shirt and a bomber jacket out of this. What do we reckon? Just like with over 3 meters of it, probably could. Such a lovely feeling fabric as well, and nice and cozy. So yeah, that's the other fabric that I bought. And I bought just some plain lining fabric. which I assume is 100% polyester. And then I also got a chalk pen because I don't have a chalk pen, and because I work with a lot of like black fabric, marking is really difficult. And I do have a white pen that's refillable, and I had 3 of the pens, but all of them I've like stood on. You should get used to me by now. I'm very clumsy and like stand on things and knock things over and what have you. So yeah, they've all got crushed, all of the pens that I had. So I've really not got anything white to mark black fabric with. So now I have a chalk pen. And the other thing I got was this little piercing tool. Now my husband saw this and he was like, oh, do you need one of these? And I was like, that could be useful. So he said, I'll buy you one of those. So why not, I thought. I'm not going to say no. He thought it looked really, really handy. I don't know whether he wants me to put holes in his belt or something, which he often needs me to put holes in his belt. So that could be why he thought I should get one of these. So that's what I got from First for Fabrics. Now I didn't buy any fabric in the Black Friday sales, so I was very restrained, but if you're going to a fabric shop, you're going to have a look around, you do have, and it's your birthday, holiday, then you do have to treat yourself, I think. So hopefully I can be excused from buying more fabric. Not that I really need it, but hey ho. So let me tell you what I'm wearing today, and it's the Friday Pattern Company Elysian bodysuit. And this is the one that's fairly low, but obviously I'm wearing it with dungarees and you can't see how low it is. And I'm wearing a vest underneath it. It's in the mini leopard print. And I'm wearing my Made by Me Greta dungarees, which I absolutely love. This is the worst outfit for going to the loo, but it's one of the most comfy things to wear when travelling. I love it because you've not really got anything around your waist, apart from this waist tie, and you can tie it as loose as you like. So you haven't got anything digging in you around your waist while you're driving. So yeah, I find it really comfortable for travelling these types of clothes that don't have a waistline. The only thing that I have noticed about these Greta dungarees is the right leg is longer than the left leg by about a centimetre. So when I get home, one job I'm going to do before I start any sewing projects is I'm going to unpick and redo the hem on this right leg to bring it up a little bit so they're level. I don't know how I've done that, but anyway. And you can probably see, I did take a picture of myself outside First for Fabrics, so I'll pop that up so you can see my outfit. I did have a cardigan on earlier. So a big thank you to watching my vlog. I'm going to be getting up early tomorrow and doing parkrun, and I do parkrun nearly every week, as many weeks as I can. And I think we're just going to have a really relaxing day tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of yarn and start some knitting. I did actually forget to bring my knitting kit, so even if I wanted to start that, I can't because it's at home. I'll just now put in the footage of the cottage so you can see where we're staying in Alnwick, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! So this is the cottage as you walk in, and the owners have left us. I did tell them it was our wedding anniversary, so they've left us a bottle of bubbly and a card, which is lovely, although I don't drink, and a little hamper and another card which we've not opened. So here's a television, and my husband was very happy to see a Christmas tree, which makes it feel very nice and cosy. And then this way is, oh, here's what I got from First for Fabrics. And here is a little courtyard outside. So this is the living room from the other side, and you can see there's a little table and chairs so we can sit and have some dinner. So then you come into the kitchen, and it's a long narrow kitchen with a fridge and everything, and very cosy. And I've got a cup of coffee there my husband just made me, and here there's a cake that's been left for us, almond and amaretto cake. And I think she home makes the cakes. This is at the top of the stairs, and it's a little drawing of Holy Island, or Linda's Farm. It says Linda's Farm. The very name is a talisman of spiritual beauty. So then you come here at the top of the stairs, and there's a little room here with bunk beds in it, and a little sonnet from Romeo and Juliet. So coming back out onto the stairs, hope this is not making you seasick, and then there's the bedroom here and a little chair to sit on if we need to. I'm just going to take you over the other side of the bedroom. There's a little tin, and in this tin there's all sewing stuff, which is brilliant. So nice big wardrobe here, for all my clothes are in there.